MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Milwaukee Brewers.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today. And they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Hit in the air to center field. Kane is under it. 1 away. Digging in, Corey Spangenberg. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson, who comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knots out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Dero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, Dero, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to right center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about
Franco rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Jared Eichhoff. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 5 and the Brewers nothing. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Eichhoff has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knocks, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Kane aboard here at first with nobody out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jonathan Villar is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball. And that one right down Main Street.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Thames absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park. Phillies on top, 5-0. So digging in now, Corey Spangenberg. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down, and he looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
First pitch on its way. Flying toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Well, you come right out the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back, and a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His third home run of this series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Oliver Drake enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. No balls and a strike to count. 3 runs already home here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Maikel Franco will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. Garcia fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it, and that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 8 and the Brewers nothing. Martin Maldonado will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
number 12.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
0-2 to Travis Shaw. Shaw, an Ohio native. He was a 9th-round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Travis Shaw becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Into the box, Domingo Santana, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. Now in the box, Jared Eichhoff. 9-1-2 due up. Pitch on the way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kane is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Bounce towards the second baseman. And quickly there are 2 away. Striding in, Corey Spangenberg. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and 1 strike. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he's in there at third with a 2-out triple. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tommy Joseph. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch.
And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Phillies lead this one 10-0. Digging in now, Manny Pena. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Oliver
Standing in, Oliver Drake. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. There's a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get a hit. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Villar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. Turns on, but it's wide of first and foul. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Brewers strand 1, starting to look bleak, down 10-0.
Leading off for Philadelphia, third baseman number 7, Michael.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
The batter, number 2.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as the first pitch to him is in there.
Hey, everybody. How you guys doing? I got a quick question for you. Is this supposed to be this easy? I mean, I'm not, like, even trying to hit home runs or nothing. I want them to catch up. But every time I hit the slightest thing, it's like their field plays suck. I'm going to go for it. Just so I can, because I'm already up by 11 in the 4th quarter. That's not good. Like, the team should be better than that. And I'm not even, I won't even, I'll hit the just normal hit and I'll get a thing. Like, I'll get on the field. Like, it's just ridiculous. I mean, I'm not trying to, like, hit home runs and everything. Like, with Alfaro, I wasn't trying with none of these guys. I want them to catch up so it could be not a clean sweep. But, like, and look, like, I'll pitch right here. Like, I'll pitch up high because that's usually where they could hit. And it's like they can't even hit. Like, I don't even know. It's weird. I just want to let you guys know.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So striding in, Eric Thames. First time up, he went down looking.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throwing to second. Not in time. And he's in there with a double. At the plate, Domingo Santana. First offering on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Maldonado giving chase. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
After it is Yelich. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Orlando.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And he struck him out.
Because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
What's up, buddy? Long time no see.
Yeah, I know. I'm still playing baseball, but I missed
breaking
you.
Ball that time in for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him.
But say hi to the live stream. So.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so
did you
far.
see my videos online? Because I mean, if you watch what I've been doing on Red Dead, you'd understand. It's not really that hard. You just need to find the right group of people.
I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning.
Oh, well, so
that was a really nice fastball.
Did you did you customize your guy yet?
We'll grab a bat and hit for the pitcher.
I'm in the code.
You got all the free clothes or no?
And the 34-year-old veteran.
Because I know, if you got my edition, they gave you a couple free guns or whatever, and I'll help you make money, so don't worry.
9 pitches, 7 down,
Well, I don't have
2 to go.
but still.
You don't have what?
Right down the middle for
I don't
strike
have
two.
long to be on.
Hey, this boy ain't
Well, it's not a
messing
computer,
around
it's
right
PlayStation.
now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got
And
two quick
I know
outs,
I'm
and now
gonna
he's got
be.
this guy down
We're in the
0-2.
bottom of the 5th, so just 2 more innings and I'm good. Basically.
And he's got another
Well,
one.
now it's the 6th inning. So.
Strikeouts now, and the inning is over.
Dude, this team sucks.
Three
You
down,
would think
3 strikeouts.
you're
Not
almost
too shabby.
you're fighting
We'll
right
have
now
more
for
of
position
Game
in
3
the World
after this
Series.
message.
You would think that they would give me a challenge, and it's 11-0.
Yeah.
Matt Albert.
I mean, I'm not even trying to. I'm not trying to hit home runs or nothing, but like I'm hitting home runs left and right, left and right, and it's just like
First pitch coming. Here it is.
you would think it's a lot harder than it should be, and their field plays suck. Like,
As he makes the catch, well done.
but did you see my guy on Red Dead yet?
Martin Maldonado, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane.
Like, my guy on Red Dead looks like. You ever seen the movie Joe Dirt?
Yeah.
Looks like an older version of him.
Now to the plate, Michael Franco. He's got it.
Like, I'm not even making that up.
Bats to this point.
He has a big scar on his face and everything.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up.
Did you name your horse yet?
And VR will look this one in to retire the side.
Oh, okay. I named mine
Phillies
Levi.
down in order, but they lead it 11-0.
I got my dude. It looks like me in my dress.
In now is
So, like,
Lorenzo
clear.
Kane. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I shouldn't say that.
I'm
I
not
should
sure,
say.
Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot
I'll
of
say
strikes.
that, because
They
if
might
anybody's
want to start
soft, they don't
swinging
watch
a
my
little bit
videos.
earlier in the count.
What to do?
Yeah, too many soft people in this country anymore.
Now here's the pitch.
I like to complain
And
about.
this
So
one's
yesterday,
tapped
like, some
foul
guy
to home plate.
watched my video and disliked it. Like, that's not gonna hurt me. You're watching my video.
Exactly.
If you take the time to watch my video, the view is there, and I'm getting paid
Trying
for
to
the
send him
views. So I
packing
mean,
for the second
obviously,
time. High and deep down the left field line.
so just keep watching my video. It doesn't matter.
And that will end up a foul
Because they don't pay you
ball.
on dislikes or likes, they pay you on views and subscribers. So obviously that guy's helping me out whether he dislikes or not.
Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I don't know who it was. I wish you could
Matt,
tell,
just
because then you
about
could go tell them to kill
everything he's
themselves.
doing
But
is working. All of his pitches, great command,
maybe that's kind of mean.
great
But
location,
don't
and
be
the
watching my
big
video
key,
and
with 2
disliking it
strikes,
if you don't
he's
even know.
attacking the
You know what I
zone.
mean? I know the thing you would hate the most though is
First
when you're just
offering on
driving
its way.
around like on your horsey and people just come out of nowhere and try to kill you.
Way behind the big fastball.
Just
It's not
reach back
as
and do a
bad.
high
Like, I mean, if you have the right kind of
fastball right
weapons,
by
just go
him.
for a
He didn't stand
headshot.
a chance.
That's what I do. Like, we were doing this thing.
Close,
We were doing
1-1.
Rockstar's version of 1v1, like a last team standing thing, but it's the whole lobby. So
Yeah.
it's like H1Z1 and all that.
It's 1 and
But
2.
I came in 18th, which I'm not mad about, because it's not that bad. And then I got like a couple kills on people, so I wasn't mad. As long as I wasn't like constantly getting killed and then not getting any kills, I would have been mad. But I got a couple kills. I got like 6 or 7.
Third punch out of the game.
I got a couple people got a shotgun to the face.
For 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first
Don't do
pitch.
those missions yet though till I get on. I'm almost done.
A dangerous
Yeah,
changeup
I'm
left
going to
high,
this
but called for a
that's
strike.
To me, getting ahead.
Oh,
of
where you're in the
it's
back of the
most
wagon?
Important pitch in the game,
Yeah.
Matty. It puts
No,
the hitter on
when
the
I'm,
defensive. I can only think of
following-
myself being
I
in the
followed the
batter's
dude
box.
and
When
I
I'm
got
sitting
dressed and
1-0,
shit.
I am
Oh.
all over the gas, or I am.
Are you a
allowed
male
the
or a female?
opportunity to sit on something without fearing going
Okay,
1-1.
I'm a male.
When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
I'm a guy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Like, dude, they
16
swing
for
at.
the ball game,
They need
and
to
the
start
inning is
swinging
over.
more. Like, that's the whole
Gone
thing.
in
Like,
order
they
with the
swing, but
Brewers.
it's late. Like, get schedule. It's embarrassing when your team's losing 11-0 and you're fighting for the World Series here. If I win this game, it's automatically the World Series. They don't go.
Summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward center field.
But
and that's a base hit.
Like, did you name your guys? Or you just put Stanley?
He's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his fourth and knock of the
I named
game,
him Stan.
Hold
on, I'm on the phone.
Right. Was a round tripper, not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
High fly ball out straightaway center. Kane is right there, 1 down. So here now's the pitcher, Jared Eichhoff, and an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Popped him up. Santana on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in, and there's out number 2.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily on the side.
Bottom of the 7th, so.
Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 11-0.
Okay, I'm back.
So now
Jesus.
It'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Thames. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Oh yeah, to get your first thing. And I don't know how to start a posse. That's kind of cool, but I don't know how to do that yet.
A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
If I did, we would be a posse all the time. We would be the best looking posse of all time.
Behind 0-2 now.
You figured it? How do you do it?
I said I'll figure it out.
Cause I know it says posse up in the screen, and then, but it can't. You can't choose who you want. I mean, you can invite people to your posse, but.
Stepping up to the plate, Travis.
All right, let me finish this quick. I'm almost done. I'm on the bottom of the 7th, so.
First offering on its way.
And then today, some kid, I guess my niece dislocated her elbow. My 5-year-old niece.
No runs, 2 hits.
Yeah.
6-year-old niece, because some kid pushed her off the jungle gyms today at school. So my sister told the school that you knew that the kid was bothering her like the last week and you didn't do nothing about it. So if there's nothing done, I'm going to come to school and I'm going to cause mayhem, she said. And knowing my sister, that means she's going to go there and beat the crap out of anybody she can. And my sister's awesome like that.
Ready with another 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Did you get the gold nugget yet?
Nothing too deceptive about that
Sorry.
He hasn't gotten into the fucking train station yet.
Well, you didn't say that.
0-for-2 here to start the afternoon.
Sorry. Oh yeah, by the way, spoiler alert.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps?
That's all I know. After all, that's the only last thing I know.
How about 100%?
I mean, I'm a level 8, but still. What?
I wish I could skip these damn cutscenes, dude.
But they're good. Are you live streaming it?
No, I'm not live streaming it.
Oh man, you need to do that more often. That's how you get more views.
I'm tired, man. I'm always tired.
Oh yeah, because you're working 12-hour shifts. All the time. I saw the schedule you posted on Facebook, on the Book of the Face.
Makes the catch and the side is retired.
Fuck
3 up,
me.
3 down for Milwaukee. They trail in this.
Why do you work that many? Why you can't tell your boss you can't?
No.
Jeremy Jeffress comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Oh man. I applied for this warehouse job over by my house.
Working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
I'm hoping I get it. my buddy Gerardo's like, yo, apply here so we can work together.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it, looks it into his glove,
and then I was like, all right, because me and him haven't even talked to each other in a while. I mean, we text and everything, but we haven't hung out.
Reese Hoskins, he's got 3 hits, including a double.
My buddy Gerardo. No, he's not Mexican. He's Puerto Rican. So
heading out towards shallow right.
Every time I say Gerardo, people are like, is he Mexican? No. It's Puerto Rican.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress. He's one.
So how are things over there in North Carolina?
I don't know. I don't see
from the stretch
daylight at all.
Grounded back up the
middle. Yeah, you're always in a building.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
The only time I get to see daylight is
it's like you're in prison.
Tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result.
I'm going to break for like 10 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Into the box now.
That's crazy.
Martin Maldonado.
8:45.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
3 o'clock.
A tag for 1. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping in.
What do you even like? I don't think I would be able to work 12 hours a day, every day. Like, that's just crazy.
I have to work 21 days straight. After this Sunday, I have to work 21 days straight.
And they don't give you no days off?
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's
that,
a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field.
Catch that ball, that's right. Alright, bottom of the 8th. So then, is it going to be the bottom of the 8th? Top, yeah, so I'm almost done.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He leads off there half of the 8th.
But yeah, but don't get me wrong. I mean, the horses in there are nice. It's just, it's harder with everybody else online. Like I know some of the missions are, you can't do by yourself, so.
0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, we're winning the series 2-0, and there's only 5 in the series. So if we win this one, we automatically go straight to the baseball thing,
and the 0-2
World Series.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2.
And then Saturday, I'm getting a blazer in my name. Saturday morning.
High and deep out to left field.
I'm going to get the
at the track.
What do you call it? The blazer transferred over to my name. So
now at the plate, Manny Pena.
Since that dumbass had to run a red light and hit my truck.
On its way is pitch number 75. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
He
misses it.
Oh,
he's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will.
I don't think you can take their hats. Oh, they can. You can keep them for good then too.
We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Aguilar.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
It's stupid dogs bark at nothing, dude.
Hoskins on the move. 2 gone. And even with 2 away now, that ball. All
right, interesting. But yeah, so it's a fun game though. I like it.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it.
So no more what's it called?
GTA.
Fallout.
Damn. Dude, it's a good
strike. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat.
Damn dog.
2 straight takes, so now
the hell's
we'll
he
see
barking
if he
at?
can change his approach and battle up.
Throw on to first, and that.
Out! Get out of here, boy!
Corey Knebel enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can.
You can put bounties on other players, like I did that the other day. And the guy sent like 7 people after me, and they all killed me. I didn't know it was on a player. I thought it was like just a random NPC. And then, because you need other players too, because if you don't get other players, like people could steal your shit. Because like you gotta like mail these packages or whatever, and what's it called? He was like, oh well, I'm gonna steal your package, and I'm like, no, you're not. And then he stole my package. Oh, I gotta get 2 more outs, and then I'm good.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jared.
There's a lot of people. I thought they only said in the beginning there it was gonna be like 15 people. There's like 40 on. On a session.
Soft liner to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. Crawford is on his way home. The tag.
Safe. Oh, get out of here, boy. Ha ha ha. Are you going to be a good guy or a bad guy?
Take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead.
To what? Well, then we can't work together because I'm a good guy.
Amen about that, D-Roll. One of the things I think
I'm honorable. Because the more honorable you make, the more money you make.
That was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that ball was going to break in.
You didn't know that?
And a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
Well, no, I don't think that's how it is. I think it's because I know the more honorable you are and stuff, something changes. I don't think it's money, but something changes. Like you have decisions at the end of the thing. Like, to kill him or to... I mean, I'll do whatever you want me to do. I'm just saying. I'll be your bitch, but... I'm just saying. No, you have a decision. Like, I did one where you have to put guys on the tracks and wait for the train to come, or you can, like, kill them there or release them. So, and we just killed them all. We let them there to get run over by the train. The people I was with.
Guess what?
Chicken butt.
Into the box now. Jonathan VR. He'll lead it off with these guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to.
Oh yeah, spoiler alert. Sorry.
Some people work, Jeremy. Stop.
Hey, I work. Well, I'm trying to. I'm trying to get this job at the warehouse. I realize I play video games way too much.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Well, I want to make sure if I go to North Carolina, because I told Haley I would find a place there. But before I go, I want to at least have a job before I go. You know what I mean? I want it to be certain.
Popped him up.
I told her, I said I would find a place there if I had to, just to move in with her.
In is Christian Yelich, not providing much.
And then you would be able to, you would just walk in my house whenever you wanted.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now.
What do you even like work at?
After that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Llama claim? Is there llamas there?
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Herrera's there.
What is he? That guy from Die Hard?
In for the second out of the inning.
That's John McClane.
At the plate, Eric Thames. And their
is he related to the guy from Die Hard?
Balance here as they're down to their final out. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Hey, did you ask him?
Around first, heading for 2.
Wow, McClane is a.
And now he'll get into scoring.
Sounds like a law firm.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play,
I'm just saying, that sounds like a law firm. Are you sure you're not a lawyer trying to get me in trouble?
That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Now a swing, and he pops him up.
It's done right here. Bottom of the 9th. I'm getting on.
Behind the plate. And the Phillies move on.
All right, guys, we're going to the Major League, or not the Major League. What is it called? The World Series. So I will see you guys in the next video, because if Stan lets me, I gotta be his bitch on Red Dead though. So you know I'm gonna record it. But thank you for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and peace.